just wait for some of you to come on in and then we can get started. I apologize for being a bit late, but I'm still here though. Still here, better and non-late than ever. Yeah, you know I'm here because you can hear those flags clanking in the at the back there. You can hear the flags clanking. That's how you know you're at the courthouse, when you hear the flags clanking. We're a minute in the live stream, and we'll see. We'll wait until some of you come in, and then we'll get this started. A minute and a half in, and you've just got me talking. Don't have anybody here yet, but I think that will change. I have a feeling that will change in the next minute or so. Hello, colorful feathers. I love you, my sweet. Just us right now. Thank you, my sweet. And you know that, I would be there to support you anytime I could, in when when you go live. Hi, Rip Juice. No, super dude. No, super dude. We're just having a sweet conversation right now until we get some of the others in. Wonder where some of the others are. You're all, you're always very special in my heart, too, colorful feathers. Hello, Thomas WB. I'm doing okay, 10,000 bees. Doing all right. Doing good, Thomas WB. Can't complain. How about you? How are you doing? Good. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, thank you, super dude. You're always welcome to stay and play as soon as we get some of the others in. I know. That's why I said I'd let you take care of it. I mean, that was a troll for sure. Um, well, any, I said, well, there is some, I said, there is some good news. We're doing the same as usual, Family Feud. I mean, everybody, I mean, my channel, my channel people love it. So, you know, I'm just waiting for them to come on in. Yep, they can, yeah, that one person can go and troll other channels too. Does not matter. Does that matter? Well, not good news as in winning the lottery yet. I did get, I said there's good news and then there's bad news. The good news is that I've picked up a couple more hours at work, but the bad news, well, the bad news is that the new time they give me, we usually get done by that time, so I probably would lose some time on that. But also, I also heard that the other guy at my job and everything, he's got another job, so he would probably call me, you know. So I heard he probably might call me one of the 2 nights and ask him to work in for him. And I said if that is what's going to happen and everything, then one of the 2 nights that we usually try to go an hour or an hour and a half will be a no-show, unless we make it up somehow. So that's the bad news. But hey, I'll take what I can get. I noticed that colorful feathers. Thank you. Thank you for moving that unnecessary troll. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, I mean, money is what we all need in this economy right now. All right, Steve Areno. We'll be here when you get back, and hello to you, Steve Areno. It's well, she's in Philippines, Cheryl, so it's morning for her, early morning. Yeah, all is swell right now. Don't know, and we'll see down the road. You know what lies ahead in the road ahead. Oh, it's 99 degrees in Washington State. We finally got a cool down here. It's about in the 80s here for the high. In the afternoon, it was in the 90s like a week ago, but it's now in the 80s here. And I think by the beginning of the week, the high will be in the upper 70s. So we're definitely getting a cool down here. Yeah, I bet. I mean, in 99-degree weather, I bet it was hot. 2.5 mile round trip. That probably took a lot of walking. I'd be tired walking 2.5 miles. Hi, Tim. How'd the surgery go? Did they get your foot fixed? Oh, oh yeah. 4,774 steps. Yeah, I'd probably be tired almost walking 5,000 steps. Still in the hospital. Oh, I was thinking you were okay. You were probably home now and resting. Hate to hear you're still in the hospital. And I'm sure the bone graft was not too pleasant. But at least you're toughing it out, you know. You're a trooper, Tim. Yeah, hopefully the hospital's giving you some protective painkillers. Hey, Steve Areno. Oh wow, Tim, that's real nice of you, Tim. Especially you being in the hospital and you super chatting me $10. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You just invited Tammy in here? Well, if she comes in here and everything, I will you know, she'll be welcome. Hey, decent guy. Yeah, but isn't that from like 2000 though, Steve Areno? The what's up? That was like from 2000, wasn't it? Yeah, we're just glad that Tim, you know, has had it successful. Oh, yeah. I said you would think I'd be too little to remember it, but no, I remember the Noid from Domino's too. Our late, from what I've known, it's been around at least since the '80s. I'm not sure how long the Noid's been around, but for as long as I can remember. Yeah, I noticed I came on about 5 minutes after 7. I thought we can still do an hour. Yeah, because we're gonna be going 15 minutes so far. And by the way, oh really? Oh, by the way, Steve Areno, Cheryl, now that you guys are here, decent guy, um, I wanted to let you guys know something. I said that there's been a change in my schedule this week. You know, now I don't go in until 9 o'clock all next week, and I get out at 2, but we're always done by 2, so I'll probably lose a little time. And something that you guys might not like and everything, one of the managers told me that, you know, the other maintenance guy and everything, that he's got another job, so he'll probably likely call me one of the 2 nights every week to fill in for him. So one of the nights where we could go 1.5 hours, Tuesday or Wednesday, would be a no-go. Would have to be a no-go if he called me. And he makes it sound like it's going to happen every week since he's got another job as well. So don't be surprised Tuesday or Wednesday if I have to cancel because he called me in. I know you guys probably don't like that, but I mean, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Work first. Hi, Annie. Yeah, I said we will be doing one of the nights. I said that it just seems like, you know, he might, if, as far as I know, he's been calling me on Tuesday nights and he's been going in Wednesday, but it said like, it seems like if he's got a, yeah, if he's got a, I mean, yeah, but if he's got another job and everything, that's probably why he's been calling me once a week to fill in for him on one of the nights. So I said it's extra money, you know, but, you know, that just means less time with you guys, though. Anyway, you said that I'm behind trying to get mom settled into bed for the night. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean because it's about 9:30 where you are. Yeah, I don't think you want to. Um, anyway, I I looked at the questions that we got, and I said this one. I said there's this first question we have. You guys are not going to get one of them. This one, I mean, this one is ridiculous. But now that I told you about it and everything, I guess you'd want me to start the game so you can find out what the question is. All right. Decent guy says, "Try me." All right. If you guys are ready, we'll start then. Because decent guy has said he's ready. Colorful Feather said she's ready. Are the rest of you ready? Trying to build up the tension for you guys so you guys will want to try any ridiculous answer you can give. Because there's one ridiculous answer right here. Oh, well, because I'm cheating and got the answers. All right, ready? All right. 10,000 Bees is ready. Steve Areno's ready. Are Cheryl, are you ready? Annie, are you ready? Oh, you're sitting back. Okay, well, yeah, the suspense. All right, well, let's start the question because we're about 20 minutes into it, so we need to get through questions because we've got a long list of questions. This'll probably go into tomorrow night, but we'll see what we got. All right, first question. Top 6 answers to this question. Or I'm sorry, top 7 answers to this question. My bad. Top 7. Name me a profession that charges by the hour. What's a profession that might charge you by the hour? All right, there you go, Colorful Feathers. A psychiatrist or a doctor, number one. Believe it or not, Cheryl, it's not a, oh, I'm sorry, Colorful Feathers, it's not a dentist. A shrink. That's the one I was gonna, lazy prostitute. Okay, there you go, 10,000 bees. Prostitute is number five. Prostitute, number five. Believe it or not, prostitute, number five. That's the one I said that you weren't gonna believe that was there. Yeah, prostitute, number five. Not an offshore oil rig welder. A hairdresser? Nope, not a hairdresser. An actor? Nope, not an actor, but 10,000 bees, you did get one. A lawyer. A lawyer is number two. Lawyer. Yeah, that is a doozy. I cannot believe they had that there, but they did. Let's see. Nope, not a singer. Not... Okay, wait, daycare? Yeah, actually daycare is there, or as they have it, a babysitter, number seven, a babysitter. But not a teacher. Oh, question, Steve Areno, is name me a profession that charges by the hour. They've already got the ridiculous answer I cannot believe they got, but they got it. Let's see. Not an electrician and not a wedding singer. Singer's been tried. Mike Rowe probably would charge by the hour, but Mike Rowe's not there. But Annie's answer is there. A plumber. A plumber is there. Number four, a plumber. A masseuse. Okay, there you go, Colorful Feathers. A massage therapist. Number three. A massage therapist. Not just a therapist, a massage therapist. You just have one answer left to get. Number six. It's not a Bud Light truck driver. Dentist has been tried. It's not a terrorist, and it's not cleaners, and not a dog walker. Not a frog walker. Not a nurse or a veterinarian, and not a cop either. A spider walker. Now, I've heard of dog walkers. I haven't heard of frog walkers or spider walkers, and that's probably why, and that should tell you that that's not there. Yeah, Annie, I mean, two answers right now that you've gotten already. You know, they'd have your hands on you. Massage therapist and a prostitute? Yeah. Oh, Steve Arena, when 10,000 Bees said prostitute and everything, it was there. It is there. Number five was prostitute, but let's see, you guys are trying to get number six, the answer below it. It's not a McDonald's maintenance man. Nope. My job is not there. Not a private chef or an athletic trainer either. And not a pilot. What you got so far? So far, Steve Areno, you have a psychiatrist or doctor, which was number one. A lawyer, which was number two. A massage therapist, which was number three. A plumber, which is number four. A prostitute, which is number five. And a babysitter, which is number seven. Not a painter and an architect. But architect could fall in with this answer. Sounds like that was an issue to tell the principal, Annie. Nope, no dentist, no taxi driver, no parrot walker. builder, you're close, Tim. You're close. What would be like a good builder? You know, who might build something? You might also call them a what? Well, no, not exactly a bodybuilder. Not a bodybuilder, and not a cashier either. This is something that they would put in. Oh yeah. I figured you guys were gonna think construction worker, not a gym instructor, not Drake, not actually a construction. Oh, colorful feathers got it. A carpenter. Number 6 is a carpenter. That must have been. That must be torture, Annie, if you can't hug any people to this day because of that happening. But see, I wasn't joking. Massage therapist is number 3 and prostitute number 5. Okay. All right, we got okay. Next question is another 7 answer question. So, this time again, top 7 answers to this question. Babysitter, that's your date. Oh, that is possible too. Okay. Top 7 answers to this question. Name someone famous with the last name Moore. 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 Someone with the last name Moore. There you go, decent guy. Michael Moore. He's number 3. Michael Moore. Not Gary Moore, but there you go, Tim. Demi Moore. She's the number 1 answer. Demi Moore. Mandy Moore. All right, there you go, colorful feathers. Mandy Moore is number 6. Roger Moore. Roger Moore is there. Steve Areno. He's number 4. Can you believe it? But Cheryl M. Maryland is not on. Maryland's not there. But Steve Areno, your other answer, Dudley Moore. Nope, Gary Moore isn't one. Really, Steve Areno? Who is Craven Moorhead? If you know where the line came from, you would know what to say next. Who is Craven Moorhead? And then Sean Connery would say, apparently you are. See what you got so far. Okay, it looks like you got, do you have, no, you do not have her yet. Okay, so you got 2 more. 2 more and they're both women. 2 more Moores to go and they're both women. Stacy's not one of them. Not Elijah Wood. We got Demi. She was we got Demi. She's number 1. Tim gave that one. Angelica Linmore? No. Not Angus Moorhead. Not Ashley Moore. Nope, not Jimmy. Remember, guys, last name Moore. Last name would be Moore. Oh, Ashley Moore? Nope, Ashley's not one of those ones. Augustine Du Gracio Moore? No. And Taz Moore? No. Julianne Moore? No, not her. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. and it was Agnes, not Angus. I used to say Angus, but I learned her name was Agnes. Not Princess Diana Moore, Henrietta Moore. Now, okay, there you go, Cheryl. Mary Tyler Moore is number 2. Mary Tyler Moore, number 2. She was one of the ones you were looking for, and now all you need is that other woman on number 5. Who could be that other Moore woman on number 5 besides Mary Tyler Moore, which was number 2? Oh, well, see, Angus would like be, or Agnes. Okay, Agnes, just spelled a different way. My cheat sheet was upside down. My bad. Cheaters never prosper, 10,000 Bs, but sometimes with some ridiculous answers, you've got to think with a cheat sheet. Not okay. Clue. Anyone say clue? If you guys need a clue, uh, no, not Colleen Moore. You're close. You're close with Colleen though. The name it's not Colleen, but it does start with a C though. The name does start with a C. That's really all I can give you. I don't know much about this person. No, not Christine Moore, not Candy Moore. No, it wouldn't be Coco. Not Christina. No, but it's not Carrie Moore or Connie Moore. Not Channel Moore either. Her. Okay. Okay. If you want, I can give you the first 2 letters in her name. You obviously know the first one. Okay. Well. No, it's not Celeste or Catherine, but decent guy. You do have the first 2 correct letters in Celeste. It is the CE something. CE, and then after CE, what would some people add? They might be C. So it's CE. It starts out as CE, but you got to add the other part. Not Celine. Not Celia. You're getting close to the name though. Yeah, CE is the first 2 letters in this person's name. No, it's not. Well, no, it's not. It's not CC. Now, I will break it down and say there are 2 C's in her name. There are 2 C's in her name. Of course, the first C is the start of her name, and then the other one is in the middle of her name. Just keep thinking of a lot of possible girls' names that start with C. You may get it sooner or later. Not not Chance or Celine Celery. Not Central Crust. Okay, I can give you guys a hint if you need one. Okay, what sounds like it? What sounds like it? You know, everybody talks about when like somebody speaks and everything. They always want the blank of approval. That's the last part of her name. The something of approval. That would sound like it. So it starts with a C, and it sounds like her name might have like the blank of approval. So put them together, and you'll have the name. No, it's not Celery Sillmore. But wait, you do remember, name someone that has a last name Moore. See, okay, that's it, Annie. I'll give it to you. Cecil Moore is number 5. That was number 5. Cecil Moore. Cecil Moore. That's the one you guys had trouble getting. Cecil Moore, number 5. Oh, that's a man's name? Thought that was a woman's name. Whoops. My bad. All right. Oh, yeah. The question's over. Now it's time for a new question. All right. All right, we've got a next question. We've got a full answer, a full survey here. We know how many answers have full surveys. They have 8. So we've got the top 8 answers to this question. Name a TV show where you would love to be a guest judge. What is a... Yep, that's right, Cheryl. 8. Yep. TV show where you'd love to be a guest judge. Not The Voice and not Hoarders. They're not called America's Best Sandwiches. Not 60 Days In. Not The Masked Singer. Think about some shows that were on 20 years ago. This is around the late 2000s. So think around some shows that were 20 years ago that may not be on anymore. Okay, there you go, Colorful Feathers. America's Got Talent is number 4. And Dancing with the Stars, there you go. There you go, Cheryl. Dancing with the Stars, number 3. Not Pop Idol. Remember, you almost got... It's not Pop Idol. You're close to one though. Close to one though. We've got America's Got Talent. It's not Bobby Flame, and it's not Star Search, and it's not The Gong Show. Not Emerald Lagasse, or Miss Universe, or Lizard Lick Towing, or The Terrorist. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. American Idol. That's the number 1 answer. American Idol. Where I think America's Got Talent took Simon away from American Model and put him on America's Got Talent today. Now so you do have number 1, 3, and 4. Just got to get the rest of them. It's not Miss America. Is that the name of a show? It's not ribs, but there could be something with that show that could be the ribs. A couple of answers could, you know, get you closer to one of the question with ribs. I have to go get ready for work, chat. PPK, look after yourself, bro. All rest or all best. All right, 10,000 bees. Thank you. We've got about 20 minutes anyway to go. Peace, 10K. And colorful feathers. It's not The Price is Right. Not Fear Factor either. Not Food Taster, but food. But there are a couple of ways you can say food though on here. There's a couple of ways you can say food, or food could get you an answer. Could get you a couple answers. Let's see. Not Big Brother. Not Big Brother. Okay, there you go, Shirl. That's one of the ones I was talking about. Top Chef is number 6. Top Chef. Top Chef, number 6. Never heard of that one? Well, thanks for sure. Thanks to Cheryl getting that one. Top Chef, number 6. Now you just need number 2, number 5, number 7, and number 8. So you've got half of them, just need the other half. While I wait for an answer, going back on Annie's pic. Annie said she posted a pic of herself and she's frightfully ugly. I said, I think a lot of people would tell you, you know, that that's not true because, I mean, even Colorful Feathers, you know, she calls you pretty, Annie, all the time. It's not the People's Court, but Steve Areno, Judge Judy is there. Judge Judy, number 5. Pure chance and pure luck, too. Some of the ridiculous answers, you know, are actually there. Not Hell's Kitchen, that's not the other one I'm talking about, and not Jerry Springer. Nope, it's not Chopped. In fact, this one of these, you know, you're gonna have to practically just, you know, say what it is. I mean, you can't really just, you know. I still remember the tuna fish macaroni answer I pulled out of thin air. Well, I've done a lot of these, so I don't remember that. Sorry, but I've always had a very low self-esteem. I'm sorry, that's just me. I can understand, Andy. Sometimes I got a low self-esteem too. No, it's not Bobby Flay. Not Bobby Flay. My answer, decent guy, crazy people. Not Gordon Ramsay. It's not a person and everything. It's actually just a, you know, it's a show, but it has the network in it too. It's not divorce court. I know I probably put you in a pickle with this one because it's so hard to understand. And I guess I gotta try it before I knock it home. Okay, hints. Okay, if you want hints, there. Number 2 is a show that Kat Deely used to host. Kat Deely used to host this show. Number 2 is a show that Kat Deely used to host, if you remember her. Her show basically was a question. It's 6 words. Used to host a show, and it was usually called something. It's not Cat Show. What do you think that 6 answer question basically was to what the show that she used to host? It used to be on Fox. This is something you would probably have to say, remember Kat Deely, she'd be like, she'd be asking a question. It's not, it's so you think you can, but it's not cook. There's another word to it. It's not so you think you can cook. It is, but you are correct on one of them. It does have the word so you think you can. What would be the word at the end? So you think you can. No, not The Apprentice. Remember, what do people do at at what do people do at their proms and homecomings? They might do this with somebody else. They might decide to. Yes, so you think you can dance is number 2. So you think you can dance, number 2. And we Canadians call mac and cheese. Katie even says it on the box. So you think you can dance, number 2. Let's see, number 7. Number 7 is a number 7 is a more like a I think number 7 would be more like one of these make shows or something. Make shows. I think it's like where they try to make. I think Tyra Banks is the host of it. I mean, is one of the hosts of it too. It's got like 3 people, and it's got like people, uh, you know, working to win this thing. It's got 2 words in it. First word starts with a P, and then the second word starts with an R. What show might she be a co-host in for a show that's for a show that starts with a P? First word starts with a P, and second word starts with an R. Yeah, Project Runway, number 7. And number 8, well, like I said, number 8, you're basically just gonna have to say it. But what is the show where they show a lot of food, where they show a lot of food? What show would that be? Or what network would it be at least? No, it's not diners driving. Okay, there you go. There you go. Decent guy. The Food Network Challenge. Number 8 is the Food Network Challenge. And I'm wondering for this next question if I need to get in my car because it is getting kind of dark in here. I'll put it on and put the light on for the last 10 minutes of the last 1 or 2 questions that we got. Because it's starting to get a little dark out here, and I know it. They say it's dangerous to read in the dark. So I will do it in here. I'll do it in the car. We'll have a better time here. Mom makes them. She sometimes doesn't get one when there's here a crowd at the house, and she makes them for parties too. But in case I didn't show it to you, yep, there you go. There's all the challenges that you'd love to be a guest judge on. All right. Next question. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, and this might be the last one because I don't know. I might try to go a little bit over, so I can get a full hour. We got probably 1 or 2 more questions. 1 or 2 more questions. All right, here we go. Love you, my colorful feathers. Love you. Rest in peace, King Cobra. Sounds like something he would have made. All right, top 6 answers to this question. Name something that slobs think it's a waste of time to, or something. Okay, top 6 answers to this question. Name something that slobs think is a waste of time to do every single day. What is something a slob would hate to do every single day? If they're a slob, what would they do? Oh, King Cobra passed away. I didn't hear King Cobra. I'm not sure who King Cobra is. No, not drinking beer. These are healthy things. Let me see. No, actually not even make their bed or go bowling. Cooking. No, I don't think it's a question, decent guy, is name something that slobs think is a waste of time to do every single day. Not exercise and not wipe. Okay, there you go, decent guy. Brush your teeth. Number 3, brush teeth. Not exercise, but brush teeth. Number 3 is brush teeth. Not pluck anus. Okay, all right, there you go. There you go, Cheryl. Shower or bathe is the number 1 answer. Shower or bathe, number 1. We brushing. Okay. All right. There you go, Cheryl. Or colorful feathers, my sweet. Yeah. Combs hair. Number 6. Combs hair. Oh, and Steve Areno got that too. Not exactly. Not exactly dishes. Okay, scrubbing it. Okay, fresh clothing. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Housework or laundry, number 2. Housework or laundry is number 2. Which would have gone with ironing clothes, too. Get dressed. Okay, I'll give you that, Cheryl, for change your clothes, number 5. Change your clothes. And now all you got left to do to get is number 4. Guys should do this every day. I try to do this every day. Something guys should try to, but what a slob would think is a waste to do every single day. Even though it would only take a few minutes to do for a guy. Not clean the house or wash his decent guy rag. Not fixing the bed. Not vacuum. This is only some. Yeah, there you go, colorful feathers. Shave. Shave is number 4. All right, hold on. I have a feeling that we'll probably only get through one more. We do have 2 more long answers, but I think we'll start that one. I think we'll start that other long one tomorrow. I think this will be the last question for tonight. This last question that we're going to ask. All right, so I'm going to show you these answers, and then I'm going to read you the last question, and let's see how we do. All right, for the last question tonight, we got the top 7 answers to this question. Question is, we ask 100 men, what religion... okay, we ask 100 men, what reason would you make up to knock on your sexy single neighbor's door? What reason would you make up to knock on your sexy single neighbor's door? Yeah, there you go, decent guy. Borrow something. That's the number 1 answer. Borrow something. Nope, not the copy about the dog eating the homework. We've already got borrow something. If you're talking about borrowing eggs, that was number 1. Remember, what reason would you make up to knock on your sexy single neighbor's door? Oh, there you go, Cheryl. The bathroom is broken. Bathroom's broken. Number 8, bathroom's broken. Tell her about the burden of having a massive member. No, not that. Not a gas leak either. She stole your package. No, use the phone. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. They need to use the phone. That's number 2. They need to use the phone. Actually, I think it would be the other way of she stole your package. Other way. Actually, I think it's another way around. She didn't actually steal your package, but you have to. But you might have to, actually, getting your mail. Okay, there you go. You have her mail. Number 5. You have her mail. Have her mail. Number 5. Now you just got to get 3, 4, and 6. Not that you're a part of the HOA and you got to do some routine maintenance on her facilities. What else do you think might they need to do to make not to raid her panty drawer? One would be an obvious answer. I think you're starting a night watch group, and you got to see if she wants what it takes to join the force. No, I mean that'd be a good reason. Hello, Emma Elise. Not asking her out for a Bud Light, but hello, Emma, Patrick, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm just in the car now because I was outside with you guys and then it got dark, so I came in here. Okay. Not ask her out or a phone number. Yeah, I'm safe. No, that wouldn't be it. That's no joking matter, Emma. No, I mean, not really to bug her apartment, but you would be bugging her if you knocked on the door anyway. Not that you lost your dog or puppy or whatever, you know. Um, you probably lost something, but you didn't lose the dog, though. To one of these answers, of course. No, it's not a lost hamster. It's not a lost pet or anything. Maybe lost something to the house or something. Okay, you Steve Areno, you know what? I will give you that. I will give you that. Offer her your big sausage pizza. Okay, Steve Areno. Number 6 is extra food or dinner. Extra food or dinner. Number 6. Extra food or dinner. Number 6. Now you just need 3 and 4. Now, if you can get number 3 and 4. Now, you were going to say, now, one of the answers when Cheryl said, was it Cheryl that said it? Or was it Steve Areno that said, ask her out for a Bud Light or something? You might not ask her out for something, but you may offer something to her though, you know. Colorful questions. Question is, we ask 100 men, what reason would you make up to knock on your sexy single neighbor's door? I was saying you might just offer her, you might say you're having something, you know, and want to, you know, offer or invite to her or something. You are inviting her to something, but it's not a concert. Not a drink either. Not offer to pay her rent. Do that once, the lady might try to take advantage of you. Got to be careful around people. Not invited for a movie. Not showing her your new tramp stamp. Okay, there you go, colorful feathers. Yeah, invited to a party. You're having a party. Number 4 is you're having a party. And hey, Amber's Paraworld. Been doing pretty good. How have you been? We're about to just end the live. They've got one answer to go. If you I can get you guys in on this one. We asked 100 men, what reason would you make up to knock on your sexy single neighbor's door? Okay, maybe one short one. All right. Okay. The question was, we asked 100 men, what reason would you make up to knock on your sexy single neighbor's door? You've already also. Oh, there you go. You're locked out. Number 3, you're locked out. That's the answer. Number 3, you're locked out. Yeah, I'll do one short one. I'm a little bit running on time, so I'm gonna try to find a easy question for them. Now let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to flip it. Okay. All right. This short question, top 5 answers. Okay. Top 5 answers. Name a subject on which women follow Oprah's advice. What is the subject? What's a subject of whether on which women might follow Oprah's advice on what? Yeah, there you go. Weight loss, Spirit Stalker, number 2. And men? Yeah, there you go. Relationships, number 3. Well, I can't just say everything. Yeah, we got weight loss and we got relationships. All right, there you go, Steve Areno. Books, that's the number 1 answer, books. Let's see. And Colorful Feather says money. Okay, money. Now just one more. One more. It's not investment. Sorry about that. My dad was just calling me, telling me it's 14 after. So if we can get this, how you shouldn't eat beef. Okay, if you don't want to eat beef, maybe you want to eat how. Maybe you want to eat how. If you don't want to eat beef, Severino, you might want to eat more what? Eat healthy. There you go. Eat health. Number 5 was health. There you go. And I'm afraid that is all we can get tonight, because it's about 15 after. I need to go home, and I got maybe about 25 minutes to go home and get ready. By the way, we are at 69 minutes, so I'll just close it off with 70 and 30 seconds, and then with the remaining 30 seconds I have, before I get it to 70 minutes, I'm going to give you the closing. Guess how old the world's oldest? Oh, 116 years old from England. Interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna now remember tomorrow night 1 hour earlier, 6 to 7. Now remember, my schedule's been changed from 9 to 2, so I think tomorrow we'll go from 6 to 7, and then maybe next Saturday we can go back 7 to 8 like on Fridays. We'll see what happens until then. I'll give you any updates. And they said the maintenance man may also have me, come in on one night. He's working because he's got another job. So one of the 1.5 nights, maybe 1 to 1.5 hours of gameplay, may be a no-go one night. But I'll give you more information once it comes in. Until then, I want to tell y'all much love Y'all have a good night. I'll hope to see y'all tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Central Time. And until next time, everybody, peace. Yep, 6 to 7 tomorrow, which Steve Arena will be 4 to 6 your time. Or I'm sorry, 4 to 5. My bad. Yeah, 4 to 5. Good night, everyone. Peace.